We're going to keep this clean. That's it. I'm going to share my screen. Please do me a favor. I'm going to be going over Dion's software, but just guys, remember, the softwares are all exactly the same. So if you see something that looks a little bit different or acts a little bit different, don't worry about it. It is the same exact software. Don't worry about it, and I will explain everything as we go forward. So do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen, put a 1 in the chat if you see my screen and can see what I'm working with. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, I got all your lovely faces up on my other screen over here so I can see everybody. So if anybody is trying to ask a question or something, I got you up on my other screen. I am going to go over this. I am going to get up twice to go over the systems. I am going to get up twice, walk up to the board, draw on the board, and come back down. So we're going to go from there. So here we go. Let's get rocking. So first thing that I like to go over in this software is this first line over here, and I'm going to turn on the whatchamacallit, the stream right now. Okay, start recording. Nope, start stream. Perfect. Guys, Greg keeps dropping the attendance link. Fill out the attendance link if you can. The attendance link is so if you want to get reminded every time a new class is live, so you guys can get with us. So I'd like to go over the software, and I'd like to start on this line right here. When I start on this line right here, the reason that I start here more than anywhere else is it explains a lot over here. So right now, Coach Nick, you the community manager? Which community? Facebook?
For the school community, for Smitty to go.
Oh, nice. Welcome, brother. How are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Yeah, I had some people in the community. I guess I was trying to make sure they're using the right link. That's why I joined tonight too, because some people was like, "Oh, nobody was on the call when they joined." So I'm like, "Okay, let me make sure the schedule is the same as it's been, so I can do any corrections that's needed in the community."
So yes, this is so the actually the links are right here, Coach Nick. If you look over here on the thing, I was going to go over it, but right here on the live walkthrough, it says when the links are, and it's the same exact link for every night.
Okay.
So here's what happens. I'm going to tell you this, and this is going to be the truth and the fact of the matter. Some people don't like to show up on time, and they like to come 45 minutes late. If the teacher,
I know.
if the said teacher of the night has completed their work and is done, and there are no questions, we are allowed to leave and get off. So yes, they can show up and ain't nobody here. Well, I can tell you that's a majority of the people.
Right.
You got me? So cool. Good. Pleasure to meet you, man. Pleasure to meet you.
Sure, brother.
We'll touch.
Trust me, I understand that struggle because my bad for holding up class, y'all. I understand that struggle as well because I run orientation classes every Monday. Sometimes I don't have people show up to the last 10 minutes of the call, so I understand.
Look, tonight's class is usually the harder class, the Tuesday class, because it's 6 o'clock. We usually see less people joining in, but it's tomorrow night's class. Join up on tomorrow night's class is usually when we get all the people joining up, and we go over everything. So I'm going to give you, you're going to see a lot of stuff that goes through this, and we'll rock and roll. And any input, any information that you have, normally we don't have people that are registered, so we'll get them into Schmitty's or Dion's or Darius is normally the 3 people that we go over. So just letting you know everything that comes in. So that's good. I'm glad that you even touched base. I just saw my phone go off. I don't answer my text messages. Ray answers them. He answers my Facebook Messenger, everything. So I don't know what's going on half of the time. So I just look down and just happen to see you when you said that. So I'm glad that you said that.
For sure, brother. I appreciate you having me too.
Yeah, no problem, man. If you need anything, just ask any questions. Like I said, for everybody here, let's keep the Q&A questions. Anything that would not pertain to what's on the screen towards the end, and we'll go over everything on the end. So, guys, this piece right here that I have highlighted in blue on the screen is important. Not only is it because it's your name, your email address is your username to get into software. So a lot of people always, I don't know what my username is. Well, that's how you find your username. And then the general attacks that that's there, the remaining, it shows the 913. That is how many GAs, general tax, tokens, credits, whatever terminology you want to utilize, that's what you have to be able to utilize the software. So what is that? Think of that as, I want you to understand this right now. Ready? Think of that as you have to pay the AI, and this is the currency. That general attack is considered currency to pay the AI to generate your letter. So let me put it in perspective of what this AI can do. This AI can generate an unlimited amount of letters, an unlimited amount of pages, for an unlimited amount of negative items. Let's break that down into numbers so people understand the numbers. 100 negative items can generate up to 300 letters and up to 3,000 pages. I'm going to say that again. 100 negative items can generate 300 letters and 3,000 pages. 10 negative items can generate 30 letters or more, and 300 or 3,000 pages. It doesn't matter. It's what the AI deems right to get the job done. So when it feels that it needs this to get the job done, that's what it's going to do to get the job done. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a 2 in the chat if that makes sense to everybody. Perfect. We got a bunch of 2s in the chat. Next, this software has its own free community where you can answer any questions. Go over here and answer any questions right here. Also, there is an AI community, which is funny. There you go. Ray just dropped in the chat. There is a school community for the AI community directly. We dropped that in the chat as well. If you have any software technical issues, you hit support ticket over here. You can come in and join the support ticket. And then walk through days, Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., and Saturdays at 11 a.m. I used to do the Saturday and Wednesday class. Now I do Tuesdays and Wednesday. Coach DeBoer does Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Any questions on this page over here on the dashboard, guys? Yes. Miss House. Come off mute. Talk to me. Say yes. You gotta talk to me.
Okay, so I guess I'm slow. For me, so I picked the package that I can do 1 to 4 people, right? So on my screen, it says I have 3 attacks remaining.
So you use one?
I have another client. So I did one client, right? Now I got another client that I'm getting ready to do. I'm covered to do.
Yeah. Yes. Well, actually, yes and no. And I'll get to that when I get into the pricing section. Can I break that down in the pricing section?
Yes.
Are you good with the page right now as it stands? And then when I get into the pricing section, I'll break it down even further for you. Exactly what you mean. Is that okay? You cool with that?
Yep, I'm cool with that.
Perfect. So, does anybody besides that, honestly, Ms. House, that was a great question. And I will cover that question in the next section while we go over there. Hillary, did I say that right? Hillary?
Yeah, you can call me Larry. I had a question. So, you just mentioned something about the token, right? So, with the token, like, how do you know what letter to use if it's going to generate so much letter? And
don't jump ahead, my brother. Don't jump ahead. I got you.
Because I got like addresses also, like old addresses.
Don't jump ahead. I'm not there yet. Focus.
All right. So you said it's on the left hand side for the tokens, right? On the menu or something?
Right here. You see this right here? This is how many tokens you have in blue.
Oh, where's the blue? You're talking about?
Right on the screen.
Oh, okay, I see it now. I see 913.
Yeah, that's what I have on this specific profile.
All right, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Don't jump ahead. I promise you guys, that's what I said. Do not jump ahead. I'm gonna answer all those questions. I promise you, all those questions will get answered. It will go crazy, but I will show you how to do everything by the end of class. Are we good with this page right here? Is everybody good right here? Perfect. Great. Let's go down. So everybody comes from a different community. Everybody comes from different areas. I know that they have videos in said communities. In the AI community that we just dropped in the chat, we have starter videos over here. Some of these videos are a little dated. Even this video is a little dated right now too, that we have to upgrade a couple of these in the software. So my suggestion is only use this if you need a refresher. Don't use this for anything else, because once you're in this class, you're going to get access to a lot of the good stuff that I give after class, and I promise you, you'll do really good with that stuff. But come over here to the FAQs. This is where I would suggest that you guys go. Take a look at these FAQs and get what you need out of these FAQs. Stop at page 14 because it goes over the pricing section, and here's page 14. I usually go over that in depth. So let me get into the pricing section so I can answer Mrs. House question. So right now in the pricing section, how we work the system and how we go through the system is like this. I'm going to get up and I'm going to break everything down for everything. Coach Nick, feel free to steal anything that I'm about to go over. I love the way that I do this. Watch this. So anything in this software and the way that this software is broken down is all these packages eventually downgrade into the iron package. You don't start with the iron package, you downgrade into the iron package. Okay? Why? This iron package only handles half a client. It doesn't handle a full client because here's the breakdown. It cost you $97. I'm the printer for the software. I'm not the actual trainer. I'm the printer. I print your letters out. And because I print your letters out, I know that you make 2 mistakes in this package on your first round. So this is your total price. It's $177 to generate your first package over here. Which one's more money? 177 or 147? 177. So if $177 is more money than the 147, why are we not going for the other package, which that package will be better and more efficient for us to utilize than anything else? So, my God, my bad, guys. This package will be more beneficial. Now, if we want to compare apples with apples, if I add another GA over here, this is $217. That is definitely a lot cheaper than that. So here's what this package can handle. Technically, it says 1 to 4 people because it gives you 4 tokens. This one gives you 8, 17, 30, and 100. This one technically will handle 1 to 2. So Ms. House, answering the question that you had asked previously, it will handle 1 to 2 clients. If you are really good at this system, it can handle 4 clients because you're not going to mess up. But here's why I always tell people, always give yourself some padding, because spending an extra $40 on a GA is not fun, or a token or a credit, whatever you want to call it. It's not fun. So when I say you do 1 to 2 people, because it gives you 2 GAs or 2 tokens per client. Okay. Now this one can handle 2 to 4, 10, 15, and 50. And that's how I break that down. So my package, if you want me to understand and tell you which one is my most spoken about package, is that bronze package. That bronze package is what I would suggest everybody to buy. And the bronze package is the one that I suggest everybody to get and utilize because it's the easiest one to work with. Okay. Does anybody have questions on this specific spot over here? Ms. House, did I answer your question thoroughly enough for you?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions over here? Put a 2 in the chat if you got any questions. If you got no questions, put a 3 and we'll keep moving. And we're going to keep moving. I see a lot of 3s. I must be getting better at explaining stuff, or you guys just don't want to ask me questions. right, I'm gonna go back to the home. Okay, now, next piece. Whenever you're in anybody's software, they have a special thing with My Free Score Now. You need to go with, thank you, Siobhan. Siobhan, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Go to My Free Score Now because they have a special report built for the software. It's called the Epic Pro Report. So I want you to go into the software. I want you to utilize their version of the software. Their version, in this case, Dion's got Dominate the Decade. So this is his. I know Schmitty's one says Schmitty the GOAT, if I remember correct, or it's supposed to GOAT Repair. Darius has his. I have my own. We all have our own when it comes to this stuff because they gave us that access to that specialty report. So the best thing is to go over here and get it. Now, you don't want to go to My Free Score Now solely, because if you go to My Free Score Now solely, it will hand you a regular report, not the Epic Pro report. So just make sure that you guys understand that, and that will set you back. It won't give you access to the more aggressive attacks. Okay, cool. All right. Next piece. Manage profiles. Let's go over here. We're actually, so guys, Miss Michelle, where you launch? Where are you lost? How to get the credit report? Or what's going on with it? Come off mute. Talk to me. I don't know where I lost you.
Pardon me, I'm trying to follow you. How to get the Epic Pro report?
All you gotta do is come over here. When you apply right here, it will automatically unlock it. If you go to My Free Score Now and sign up with them as not through their portals, not through Dion's or Schmitty or Darius or mine or any of the other people that have a software, what happens is it's not unlocked. So that's why go for it.
I'm an affiliate and I made myself my first customer.
Beautiful. So you have it. Did you go through one of the big guys?
Smitty. So
it's unlocked. It's unlocked. You're perfect. You're good.
Okay.
Excellent. Yep. As long as you go through the big guy, as long as you go through the big guy, they know that you're using an M2 software. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Gotcha.
And then they'll unlock it automatically. See, we just got to get on the same level.
Excellent.
I would have went over that again and you wouldn't have understood it because we had to make sure that we connected the dots there.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Got you. Larry, what's up?
Yeah, can you unlock it when you call them also? Because I think they did that.
So they're doing that out of a request for the people that are doing it for the M2, but why would you want to call them if you can do it through 2 seconds like that?
No, because I signed up without knowing about this before.
No. Yes. Yeah. But I'm talking to you. Don't forget, I'm also live on YouTube and things like that. So I'm answering your question. I'm making sure that I'm also getting the people on the other end to also do the same thing. The whole point that we say that is so you don't have to go call. You don't have to waste time. Okay. Because if you want to generate a letter right now, you're going to have to stop what you're doing to call them for them to unlock the report. And now you stop being in class and stop focusing. Gotcha. While if you go through that direct link, boom, you're already unlocked.
Got you. Thank you.
Makes sense? Perfect. Yes, Shmuel.
Hey, I signed up for my affiliate link outside of you guys when I first started. So how do I convert over?
You did? You didn't sign up under me?
I had my affiliate a link before I signed up with you guys.
So call them and ask them if it's unlocked. Call them and ask. I know for the reason that they had the thing back in the day is asking you what software you were using is for the Epic Pro report.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Call them and ask them. If you're getting the Epic Pro report now, then there's no need to call it because you already have it unlocked. But if you're not getting it, then that's the case. So if you have an affiliate already, you already have it. So guys, that question, all good questions, guys. They're asking great questions over here. If you guys have it and it's already, then it's unlocked. If you guys don't have it, then it's not unlocked, then I would give them a call and see what they can do as an affiliate. because I know you had to put the software in back then to see if it unlocked or not. So just in case, you just try that and double check. Give them a call in the morning. How can I be affiliated with you? Look, guys, hold on. You guys got to go to your direct person. If you guys are printing with me, the affiliate link's already in the community, in the printing community. So if you guys are printing with us already, your affiliate link is already in the printing community. All you got to do is go and handle that. If it's not, if you guys don't have that, you're not printing with me, you have to go into your communities where you came from and go from there and get that affiliate link directly through them. Make sense? Yes, no, maybe so. And we'll work through some stuff at the end of class. I'll get through. These are all great questions. I never had anybody stop me on my free score now. So this is good. So, all right. Are we good over here? Is everybody good over here? Just print with us. Good job, Ray. Everybody else good over here? I'm going to be honest with you. If I remember correctly, it provides the address at the top of the letters so that it makes the letters, the software, a lot easier to find out what address that are there. But otherwise, I don't know the other information that's being required or in there that's extra. I know that the software matches the addresses a lot easier with the Epic Pro report. Make sense? Perfect. All right, guys. I'm going to run the test account over here. Not the test account. I'm going to show you guys how to add a profile. We're going to go over here. We're going to go through this. It should be nice and easy. And we'll do this. Terrence, your part is right after this. So as soon as I'm done with this, you should be good to rock and roll. All right? All right, guy? All right. Let's go over here. Add a profile. So I'm going to fill this data out first, guys. And then I'm going to go up and I'm going to explain everything to you. Number 8. Okay. I'm going to draw on the board over here, guys. And let's go over this. I'm going to tell you guys the best documents. So when you guys are doing this over here and how we break this down, what happens is people make a mess up over here because what does everybody know? I'm going to put this over here and just, don't say mean, don't say nothing. Just, you know who you are if you know who you are, right? So I know what I'm doing. I know who I am. I know where I live, and you fill everything out and then you fill it out incorrectly. So here's how we go about this. I'm going to break everything down. I'm going to color coordinate everything. And then when I color coordinate everything, I'm going to show you everything on why and what the best documents are to use. And the reason that I do that is because I have caught more errors in this area right here than anybody would be, or anybody would want to admit that they have allowed. So here, let's start with our first color. Our first color is going to be this light blue. And this is the documents that this one document is going to cover just these 3 boxes. Now, the best document is going to be your passport. The worst documents, not the worst documents, usable documents will be your driver's license and ID. Does anybody or ID? Does anybody want to take a guess? Come off mute. Why I put passport and not driver's license or ID? Does anybody want to take a crack at it and why?
Yep.
Not you.
And I.
You got shut down real quick. Sorry.
And I.
Nope, not you either.
Oh, well, I tried.
I know. I get two of you. And not Shmuel. Anybody new want to take a guess? This is the first class that you've been to. Want to take a guess why we say passport?
I'd like to take a guess.
Go for it.
Because it's universally recognized or internationally recognized.
Okay. If we utilize that, that'd be a good thing. It's not necessarily that. I'm gonna give Gene one more opportunity. It's not necessary. When I say it, you're gonna be like, oh damn, yeah, that makes sense.
Is it because it's not associated with your social security?
No. Okay, guys. I'm very, very simple, guys. Your passport,
yes, sir,
has something that your driver's license and ID doesn't have. Doesn't have your address. It only has your name, first and last name, and date of birth. Your passport also says where you were born. That's it. So yes, because it's universally recognized and it's a federal document, that's why we want to use that in this specific 3 boxes, because that's the only data we need from it. Does that make sense to everybody? Not everybody had great answers, but that's the reason the answer that we have, that's the right one. Does that make sense to everybody? Put a yes or no in the chat. Perfect. Okay. So the next one's going to be your social security card. I know some people like, I don't have a social security card. That's okay. But you got to get one. Doesn't mean you out of the woods. You got to get your social security card over here. Now you can utilize W-2, first page of taxes. Or, damn, I just messed that up really badly. Oops. Oopsie. I gotta draw the box up. Do that. Sorry, guys. Okay. W-2, first page. Taxes. Right there. Come on. It's right there. First page of taxes. Okay. So that's what it is. So your social security card, ladies and gentlemen, you can get 6 social security cards in, right? Yeah. 6 social security cards in your lifetime. Okay. I don't know if that's true or a lie, but I like that. Okay. So the document, yes, these are clients. So guys, when I talk to you, whether you're doing this for yourself or you're doing this for a client, this is across the board. Every time you are your client. So I'm going to speak to you as if you were a client. And then if you're doing it for yourself, you are the client. If you're doing it for clients, it's still for the clients. Same exact thing. Okay. The W-2, first page of taxes. Okay. First page of taxes. That will be for your social security card or your social security number. Now, this one that's in green, because green's for the money, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be here. This document is preferred bank statement because it cannot be defrauded in any which way, shape, and form. So they want you to do the bank statement. You done?
He sent me out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home.
Okay.
That's not complete, like nothing was done.
Okay. We'll talk another day. All right, brother? All right. So, apologize, guys. So the bank statement cannot be defrauded like other things can be defrauded. So because the bank statements cannot be defrauded like other things can be defrauded, they don't want anything else. But, and when I mean they, the Bureau is looking for the bank statement. But what we do is we utilize that. We can utilize a utility bill. We can utilize a couple other things, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Really, truth in the fact of the matter, what I would tell you guys is don't use anything besides the bank statement. But if you need a utility bill or you need to use a cell phone bill or any of that stuff, that's fine, but utilize that. Utilize the bank statement if you can get it. Now, here's the question that's going to go for the people that are running clients. Zoom user, hey, hey,
Can you please make me
be
co-host?
respectful, man. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate you. So for guys, the thing is, clients, the ones that are running clients, if you're running a client and they don't have a bank statement, this is what I'm going to tell you guys, truth be told, is this is already a red flag. This is going to be somebody that they cannot track the data of things that they have, and you're not going to want to work with this client like other clients. The reason being is because a bank statement shows that they have normal money going in and out of their bank accounts. Okay? That's what I want to share. Yeah, rental insurance can work too. Yes. You can use a lease and things like that, but utilize the bank statement if you can get that. That'll work. Car insurance works as well. Like I said, phone number, not phone number, phone, cable bill, phone bill, cell phone bill. What's the other one called? What's the other one called, guys?
What, like a utility bill?
Yeah, the water bill. There we go. I couldn't think of the water bill. The water bill, those all can work. So that's all stuff that can work, guys. Bank statement's the best. First page of the bank statement's the best, guys. That's what we want to use. Also for everybody that's doing this as a business, that plans to run this as a business, you don't want to accept anything else less than a bank statement. Less than the first page of the bank statement. Just listen to me on that one. Now, if everybody can see the street name and number, okay? Do you see how everything is spelled out? There is nothing that is abbreviated in any which way, shape, or form. Do we all see that? Right here, ladies and gents. Right here. Oop, perfect. That is for a reason. We don't want to give the ability for the Bureau to have any ambiguity and say, well, I didn't know what NW was. I don't want any of that stuff. We want to spell everything out. It doesn't hurt us in any which way, shape, or form if we spell it all out. It's a couple extra keyboard clicks or phone clicks to get it done, but that's the reason that we wanted to do that. Now, I'm going to throw a monkey wrench over here, and I want to see if everybody understands this. The bank statement is the proof of address. The passport is in blue. But what happens if you use your driver's license? Ladies and gentlemen, here's the trick question. If my driver's license says I'm from New York City, but my bank statement says I'm from Manhattan, which one is the right address? Which one is the right city, Manhattan or New York City? Only one of us was brave? Tarika, good job. Michelle.
The one on the bank statement.
The one on the bank statement. Exactly. Not the one on the driver's license. It doesn't matter what says on the driver's license. The driver's license circled in blue. That's the only 3 pieces of document that you should be looking like on the driver's license. That makes sense? That's why I always ask that question. I say it's a trick question. It's meant to trick you. Because now when you're looking at your client's document, because you know what's going to happen, your client's going to put in the wrong document. You could potentially, that's why I say everybody knows how to fill out their documents. I know where I live. Everybody makes, remember when I started, I know where I live. You telling me I live in the wrong space? I filled it out incorrectly? I said, absolutely, you filled it out incorrectly. Absolutely, you filled it out incorrectly. You know why? Because your driver's license doesn't match your proof of address. So what happens if the driver's license, exactly in that sentiment, is the same exact place? The scanner doesn't care. The scanner's not human. The scanner doesn't look at the document and says, oh, these two are the exact same place. The scanner looks at it as a 1 or a 0, an on or an off, a yes or a no. There's no gray area. Does it match? No. It's done. Stall letter. And the stall letter that it sends you is document verification, which is even worse than a stall letter because that means they don't have to verify any of your document. That whole letter is gone. So what I'm trying to teach you guys is right off the bat, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to teach you right off the bat, make sure all the information matches. Now, everybody take a screenshot of this, or Ray, put the screenshot in the thing for everybody so we can give them this. This would be fantastic and go from there. Ray, why is Hamed? Why is Hamed video calling me?
I don't know. He is not calling you.
Oh, it says Hamed's calling me.
Oh, it's iPhone problem, you know.
Okay. Good. Everybody put a ready in the chat if you saved that screenshot that Ray put in the chat for you guys. Perfect. Okay, let's get rolling. Let's get rid of this. Now let's go to the next one. Oh, did I mess that up? Oh, wow. That's cool. You can draw boxes. Okay, let's go to the next one. I do not fill out the credit report in this section because for some reason, I don't know what's going on with this up here. So I just leave it as is. We'll do it in the next page. And now I just follow that same thing up there. My photo ID will go in the ID section. Okay, whatever that is. Passport, ID, driver's license. My social security card will go in this box. And my proof of address will go in this box. And it looks something like this. Here's my photo ID. Here's my, where's the fake one? Here's the fake one. And here is my POA. Now I'm done. As simple as that. Does that make sense, guys? Yes, no, maybe so? Oh, perfect. Let's roll. We click save. And when we click save, it's going to bring us back to the manage all users screen over here. And our file will be ready to review. So here's our file. Here's a perfect file, what it looks like. Karen Elizabeth, so it's first name, middle name, last name, date of birth, social security, phone number, address, where they live. Everything matches. Now, guys, this is what I was talking about to you guys before. Look at this. Person's name is in Kansas. Social security card. Everything. This is how it should look. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to stress this to everybody that's here. And I'm going to stress this with all due respect. No disrespect in any which way, shape, and form that I'm saying it. Please do me a favor and try to make your IDs look as close as you possibly can to what's on the screen. Your document, your statements, your social security. I've seen coffee stains. I've seen, what else? I've seen, people taking pictures on countertops, dining room tables, coffee tables. I've seen comforters, ripped sheets of paper, hands, nails, legs, all this different stuff inside of the picture. Okay. And you need to be able to do it the best that you possibly can, because when it prints and when it goes out, you can't fix this letter. Now, my team on this end over here will, so Miss House, I use the passport card, which is right here. So that's what I utilize over here for the passport. I utilize the passport card. The passport, what you want to do is take the bottom picture of the, you know what? Let's see if we can find one real quick. Passport sample. Here, you want to take this piece right here. And let's see if passport sample. right here. Is this a US one? I want this bottom piece right here. That's perfect. So people will take it all, you know, the whole thing, but all we really want is that bottom piece. Because as you guys can see, look, no address, just says Mumbai, India, United States, date of birth. That's it. And a name. Where's the name? This is actually a real passport. So this is somebody's passport. So it's blurred out. But that's what I utilize. Try your best to, oh, sorry, excuse me, guys. Ow. I'm having acid. It's coming up to the end of my fast. So try your best to do the documents as best as they can to look like this, and everything should be good. Does anybody have any questions on what's here, what the documents should look like, where the data comes from, any of that stuff? Because I'm going to teach you how to pull the credit report. And once I teach you how to pull the credit report from My Free Score Now, we're going to move to generating the letters. So we're almost done, guys. Any questions? Yes, no, maybe so. Put a 1 in the chat if we got any questions. Put a 2 in the chat if no questions. Terrence, you ready? I'm coming for you, brother.
I'm here.
All right. We got a bunch of 2s. Perfect. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once this is done, we need to pull the new report. Oh, I could just do it over here. So, Terrence, let me see if I can get this person's username and password. Okay. Hold on. I don't want to be rude to them. I don't want to show their stuff, but let me see if I can get their username and password, and I can just log in over here. So first off, what you're going to do, Terrence, is you're going to go to My Free Score. Everybody in the room, but I'm just talking to Terrence right now. You're going to go to My Free Score now. You're going to log in, right? Right? Here's your login page, right? We'll put that data in. Let's see if it works. It doesn't give you the password. It only gives you the, give me a second. I know how to get this password. It gives you the token. I'll explain that. I'll explain the token to you guys in 1 second. I got to get this off of my other software. Bear with me 1 second, guys. So you guys can, I'm not being rude. I'm going to just hold this up over here so you guys can see this. I got to get that. I got to get that, that person's specific login real quick. Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry. There it is. I got it. All right. So what happens is we'll go back to that. Go back to that right now. So we're logging in over here, right? And we need the password to log into My Free Score Now. Once we log into My Free Score Now, right? It's going to bring you to this page. Once you get to this page, guys, right? You see right here where there's the little golden person at the top. You're going to click that golden person. And you're going to click My Profile. And over here, you're going to generate your client token. When you generate your client token, it's going to pop up on the screen. And then you're just going to copy that client token and paste it right in this area over here. So right when I come over here, I'm going to hit that pencil. I'm just going to paste the username and a password right there and then hit save. It should automatically put that in. So now I'm going to generate that client token so everybody can see it. I got to redo it for this client, all right? Just so everybody can see it. Okay, regenerate. Now I'm just going to, ladies and gentlemen, Control A. Oops. Copy. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hit paste. Control V, and I'm going to hit paste. And that's it. Done. Terrence, is that where you got lost, my dude?
Yep. I'm
You
still
quit?
lost because mine did not just work like that.
Which one are you on? Are you on this version of My Free Score now? Or
Yeah,
you on
I went to
the
that same exact one. I got
okay.
where it say client token generated. I
Okay.
got a copy. So I go back to the M2
Bingo.
and go back to the M2 on yours.
Hold on, give me a second. Going with you. Yes.
All right, when you go down, now you click that arrow.
You're gonna go right here. Client credit report site, credit monitoring site. So here, I'm gonna delete it just so you can see it, right? I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna add it again. You see credit monitoring site? Under the client, I'm gonna hit this plus sign, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna paste the token in because I already have the token. Now I'm gonna copy that. Oh, you know what? I had an idea. Shift enter, shift enter. I'm gonna paste that token in over here on my software. Okay. And I'm gonna come over here and go here and grab that username. So now I grab that email address, right? Just grabbing the email address. I'll click paste. And I'm just gonna hit save, brother. I'm done.
I still ain't uploading.
What
so
does it
hold
say?
on. All right, so I see where you say credit repair monitor. All right, I'm gonna delete it again, just like you did.
Mm-hmm.
I already still got the token copy, so it should let me put it back on there.
Yep. Put it in the password slot. Yep.
So I'll go to credit report monitoring site.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the password, Command V.
Yep. Yep. Because you're on the Mac. Command. I was gonna say Control V. You know, you're on the Mac. Command V. Yep.
Then for the monitoring username,
You got to put your email address that you signed up with My Free Score Now for. And if I
that's where I
look
was
over
messing
here, if I was looking at, it should be under the profile information, should be under the email address and the profile information on My Free Score Now.
So now it's telling me, oh, okay, all right. Oh, now I got it now.
Got you, brother. That's
I
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I knew that, brother. I knew you weren't far off. You just needed a little more. You just needed a little more.
Yeah.
Just a little more. I got you guys. I got you guys. That's what I'm hearing. That's why I said this class takes a little longer than everybody is used to because of that. We're going to solve the problem. So if somebody else if somebody else is stuck and they don't want to come up and you're the one that got stuck and you're coming up in front of everybody and saying I'm unstuck, you're doing everybody else's favor in here that doesn't want to admit that they're stuck. So Terrence, thank you. I appreciate you, brother, for doing that.
Yes, sir.
Does everybody understand what we just did and how we just did the My Free Score Now poll? Put a yes in the chat. If you're still lost, please let me know. Can you redo it? I just got in. No, I don't redo it for people who just got in. That's not how we play this. Why would we redo it if you just got in? Class should be technically over. I got you. I got you. One more time. So when you come in, okay, there was a little plus sign before, okay, previously. So now I can't regenerate the token because if I regenerate the token too many times, it might shut us out of the system. So what I'm just going to show you guys, I've been cursing about this ish all day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to do that. When you go to My Free Score Now, right, you go to the main page, you're on the home page, it looks something like this, right? Once you look something like this, you're going to go over here to the profile. You're going to click that profile. When you click that profile, you're going to generate that token. When you generate that token, you're going to open up the eyeball. It's going to give you the full thing. You're going to copy the eyeball. So what I did, not to regenerate the token right now, I have it over here saved on my computer. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to the software. I'm going to hit the pencil and I'm going to paste that token in over here with the email address and then hit save. That is it. Moesha, you got that? That's it. I got you.
Yes, I got it.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Again, look, everybody that got in that's here at the end of class, we're going to give you everything to get into the software and watch the videos at the end of class, the lives and everything, all the recorded videos. So just letting everybody know right now. So don't worry about it if you don't get it. If you want to watch a video, it'll all be recapped. But I'm just letting everybody know right now. This is a pain in the ass. This part is a pain in the ass. So if you don't get it, let me know. Are we good to move on so we can actually go generate some attacks? How many people are ready to generate an attack? Oh, I can actually eat something. Do I have... I'm sorry, guys. I've been fasting all day and I am thirsty and I don't know if I have a water or something down here that I can drink. No, I know. Got it. Okay, so we'll keep moving. Let's go. We're going to generate some attacks. So once we click save, we're over here. Credit reports have been pulled in. Everything's good to rock and roll. I'm going to delete this credit report because I don't need it. Let's make a move forward. Ready? So I'm going to click send rounds of attack. If you have generated an attack, ladies and gentlemen, they will be in here. So I know everybody's going to ask me this question when we get to the next page. So I'm going to show you guys this. If you have generated an attack, your attacks will be over here. You can see all the files that have been generated, everything that has been done over here previously. Okay. So now I'm letting everybody know because everybody eventually is going to ask me, Ali, how much does it cost to print? Look, guys, I just want everybody to see this. You see all the different letter types and how many letters and everything. Oh, God bless you, honey. I love you. I love you so much. Ooh, I just need this more than anything. Thanks, baby. I'll be up as soon as I'm done. 20 minutes. I'm on the last part. So I can't tell you that because as you can see, this is the same credit report. We never updated the credit report. We never changed the credit report. We never did anything else. And this specific credit report has generated upwards of 150 letters all the way down to 3 letters. So I can't really give you what's on the letters or how much it's going to be because of that. So just to answer that question before it arises, I'm just letting everybody know. Generate the letters. You can come in. We'll take a look at them. We'll give you an estimate, tell you how much it's going to cost. If you guys want to go with us, fantastic. You don't, it is what it is. There is no harm, no foul. So let's move forward on generating that letter. Let's go. I'm going to select that client that we just did, Miss Elizabeth, Karen Elizabeth Samples. I'm going to select that client. Now, ladies and gentlemen, how many people don't care about selecting anything, just wants to let the AI rock? Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. Put in the 2 in the chat if you want to be a little more hands-on. So my ones, this is how you would do it. See this maximum effectiveness focus? You literally click maximum effectiveness focus. If you don't even want to print it, say you don't want to go to the mailing, you don't do anything. My name is Ali Batty, and this is who I am. That's my team. My team will print it for you. And you're going to put this discount code in, TPMPA, total post and print, and my first name and my initial, Ali. And just hit generate. You're done. Takes you about 18 seconds. Now, for everybody that did my ones, you got 18 seconds to fix your credit per month. You have 18 seconds to fix your credit per month. Ms. Burnfield, I just had somebody pay $275 for 1 set of letters. No disrespect. It's not cheap because the stamps are no longer cheap and they keep freaking going up. Yeah, that's why you saw how, let's be real. When I was doing it before, I showed you guys that because if the same person generates 3 letters and generates 150 letters, do you think there's a price difference? It's a big price difference. That's why I show you guys that. Okay, ready? For everybody that doesn't want to let the AI Oh, I didn't see the YouTube, Miss Kim. Man, you my only follower on YouTube. I don't see anybody on YouTube right now, Miss Kim. Check this out. For everybody that's here right now, right? If you want to be aggressive with this software, you're going to click do it yourself. When you click do it yourself, we're going to keep the same thing and we're going to press forward to hear it generate. Now, do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. In a chat, write MPEP and MPEC. The two most aggressive attacks in the software. MPEP, MPEC. MPEP, MPEC. Write that in the chat, ladies and gents. Oh, she like spelled everything. Yeah, Jarika, go for it. She wrote everything I said. There we go. I was just looking for MPEP, MPEC. Beautiful. Ray, do we got any gifts? Do we got any gifts for them?
Yes, we have it.
Oh, there you go. Guys, save that. So anytime that you go into this system, you want to know what is the most aggressive attack and what is the least aggressive attack. You have that visualization right there. Save that in your system so you guys know what the visualization is. Sorry, guys, I haven't drank all day. No, we're not going to do both of them. What I want you to say is what happens if somebody has a report that does not have MPEP unlocked and you only have MPEC. So you know to auto select MPEC. So I'm going to be straight with you guys. My students do not use my free score now. We use my score IQ because let's be real. My students and I, what are we doing? I'm preparing all my students for funding. So why would I have a credit score that is not prepared to go into funding? Why would I have a credit report that's not preparing my students to go into funding? So no disrespect to anybody else that what the software is using or anything else. What we're utilizing was preparing our students for the best thing. So that's why when I teach you guys, I teach you both, because now you know what to select automatically if somebody else comes in and does something different. Exactly. So anybody that wants to become my student, because I know that question is going to come up, pay for printing. If you pay for printing, you get access into something called the paid in full community, which is the printing community, which gives you access to all our specialty tools, like the one that we just put inside, which is the most aggressive attack, that those visualizations and things like that. So I would say if you're Michelle, where you're at, yeah, you can do that if you want, but it's up to you on how you're working. The link is just turning. What link? Oh, Ray, send our the score machine link to Miss Michelle, not the
Score
one
IQ.
for my score. Yes, send that to Miss Michelle. So that's what when we tell our students that it's for that reason, is because we're prepping them for funding. So you cannot use what we call a Vantage score for people that are looking for FICO. Now, Vantage is very good for credit repair. So it's just an easier score. It's just easier to get. FICO's a little more expensive. A lot less people work with it. That's the reason why. I don't ever badmouth anybody. I don't say anything. I said what I do for my students. Each of your system, yes, my score IQ is the FICO score. So each of my students, when we do that, we prepare everybody for funding in that sense, so that make sure that they have that proper score. So when they walk into their institutions, they're prepped and ready to rock and roll. You can't walk into an institution and your scores don't match. You're not going to be happy. You're going to be frustrated. So that's where I go down. So that's why I explained this piece over here, the MPEP and the MPEC. You may not get access. You're not going to get access with MPEP on my score IQ. You'll get access to MPEC, which is the verbiage is just a little weaker on MPEC. But at the end of the day, you know what both heavy attacks are, and you know why we go that way. I'm very honest on everybody. I'm very honest. I'm very straightforward on what I pick and what I tell everybody. So at the end of the day, this is why we do the things the way that we do it. So just for this one, because we do have the Epic Pro report, I'm going to pick the MPEP. And we're going to go to our first round since this is round 1. Now, very different, guys. These are the AIs. So what happens is you're telling the AI, okay, hey, AI, I want you to write the most aggressive letter. Okay, so the AI spits back to you, okay, do me a favor. How am I going to write the most aggressive letter? What are we writing it for? Are we writing it for personal information? Are we writing it for public records? Are we writing it for inquiries, student loans, medical charge-offs, et cetera, everything that's on this list? So what happens if your client's a little financially challenged? Check everything in blue. Come over here to this box right here where it says unlimited, put 6, default. Make sense? That's if they're financially challenged. It'll put everything in a maximum of 6 letters. Okay? Doesn't mean that, remember, guys, what I said, the AI will spit out as many pages as it needs to get the job done, but it will put a maximum of everything in 6 letters. Does that make sense? Let's write financially challenged in the chat so I know people are paying attention to haven't fallen asleep. Perfect. Now, who in this group right now wants to go crazy? Ray, I'm going to try to squeeze this all in on the screen. Can you try to take a screenshot of this for me,
Yes.
buddy? Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to try to screen. I think I got it. Perfect. So guys, do that. Ray, take a screenshot of that. That'll be perfect.
Okay. That's done.
Perfect. Put that in the chat for everybody. Everybody save that. Put ready when you save that. If they now when you see everything in blue, you're going to remember that's for clients who are financially challenged. Okay. Save that over there.
And
okay.
We have to put default as well, right? On the last box. You have put 0 there.
0. So 0 works too, but okay. Hold on. I'll put default just for everybody. Take that.
Yes.
Take that picture for me, buddy.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Not like that, Ray. Oh, no, that's Siobhan. Good job.
That's,
There
I
we
have
go.
dropped the correct one.
Ray zoomed in a little bit for everybody. There you go. We got it. So now, I'm a little different than everybody else. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this the best that I can, even if it costs me a little more money, because let's be real. Does anybody know when you fix your credit, how much access to how much capital you can get when you fix your credit? Just take a guess. Put a number in the chat. Put a number in the chat. How much capital do you think as soon as you fix your credit, you can get access to? Don't go so crazy, Michelle. Don't go so crazy. Guys, don't go so crazy. Okay. That's a better number. That's a better number. Right as soon as you fix your credit, depending on how much stuff you guys have, if you have million, right as soon as somebody that has bad credit, let me ask this, Michelle, the minute that you fix your credit, you think you're going to get, I want to develop a rental community. Damn, girl, shit. Let's go. Let's go. I like to say that your credit is relative to your income and to what's there. So yes, when you fix your credit right off the bat, I don't want to say, Miss Kim, we don't ever use the G word. We ain't the bank. We ain't the bank. But I would say 50K easy. Easy all day long. Right after you fix your credit, 50K is easy all day long. At least 50. What happens is after years of building it up and building that strong foundation, millions is possible. Miss Michelle, unlimited is possible. Okay? But you guys got to set that, and this is the proper expectation that I like to set for everybody. You got to set a proper expectation, because what happens if you fix your credit right today? You go to the bank tomorrow and you're good, and the banker only tells you get $48,000. But they said I could get 150 grand if I fix my credit and this, that, and the third. How many people would be PO'd if they couldn't get that 150K because it was sold that they can get 150K? Put me in the chat. I'd be pissed off if you didn't get that 150. Nobody would be pissed off if they didn't get that 150. Not one person. I was like, not one person would be not okay, cool. So a lot of people would be pissed off. So that's why I try to say, like, there is no guarantee, but I know that 50K is easy to achieve on some of the weaker files. What happens if you remove everything off your credit report and you have one item on your credit report? You're not getting 50K. You're not getting 100K. You're not getting 150K. You're lucky if you get $5,000. But you got to know that exactly like a brand new baby. But what you have to do is understand the file and build the profile in. Credit repair is one part of something we call credit restoration. So going through this is why I have these conversations with everybody. So we need to make sure that we're ready to rock and roll. Okay. So I want everybody to be ready in that mindset. Let's unlock it. Let's go. I don't want to say let's always go balls to the wall, but let's try our best. Okay. Next thing. Here's what I do different. When we want to go ham, I literally click green. I remove this from 6 to unlimited. And default, I'll leave it and I hit next. Now, guys, I'm gonna take a little piece. I'm gonna take a little piece of fruit while I wait to go upstairs and eat dinner. As soon as I finish this, guys. If you guys have no questions, I'm going to eat dinner.
So you go all green if you want an more aggressive.
Not yet. Just what happens is when I select all green, the AI is going to read the credit report. The reason I select all green is if I'm going to fail, I'm going to fail big. Does that make sense to anybody over here? If I'm going to fail big, which means if we go blue, and I'll tell you what the difference between the colors is. Green puts everything separate envelopes. Blue puts everything in one envelope. If they stall the letter out, they stall everything in the file out. If they stall a letter out in green, they only stall the file that gets scanned first. Does that make sense to everybody? Moesha, does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I did a first round attack. It generated 48 letters. I am trying to assess how much to charge a client fairly. Those 48 letters cost about $500.
You didn't need all, first and foremost, you didn't need all 48 letters.
Okay. Wow.
You didn't need all 48 letters. Okay.
So that's where I went wrong. I should have.
Okay. You don't need all 48 letters. That's why you got to learn first how to do the attack the most aggressive way, but learn what I'm going to teach you and how I'm going to teach it to you. Yes. Cost at 48 letters, guys. I want you to think about it. She got 48 letters, say 50. Stamps are almost $9 freaking dollars.
That's another thing. I sent them certified mail and return receipt. So each envelope cost about $13.
There's your answer.
But can I send them with regular stamped envelopes, or should I continue to send them?
Can I answer? So as the printer over here, I'm going to answer you truthfully. I would never send anything regular stamps, especially, especially if you're going to create a case. If you have, Miss Michelle, if you have all those letters with all those tracking numbers, when you're ready to walk into an attorney's office, all you got to do is say, here's all my correspondence that went out to the bureau. You can prove it. Does that make sense to everybody over here? Larry, I'm gonna get you, and then we're gonna go into this right now. So, Larry, what's up? What'd you say? What do you got?
Yeah, so basically, I see where you said work to execute MPEP, and then the other one you said, and then the attack is that one you selected. Those would be like the first round of attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you pick for the people that are challenged. You pick that one you said for all, and then
the-
that letter would generate. You said a 6 for each of those issues. Which one goes out first? Should it be the personal information? Because I see that's the one on top.
So PI, no, when you select the financially challenged,
Mhm.
everything is put into one letter and it's put in that order.
And how, what's the
Okay, so when we do, well, let's say we when I'm ready now to send the letters out, I'll
Mhm.
just let you guys send out all the ones for each issue, one letter for each problem.
If that's what you want to do, if you
yeah,
if you want to do it the more aggressive way, yes. But we're not done. Let me get to that point,
Okay,
and then
all
we'll
right,
go over
sorry.
there. Let me generate the letter, and I'll go from there. So we have to
All right.
identify everything that's going on over here.
All
So
right,
when we
thank you.
come, yeah, I got you. When you come over here, you're gonna come to this orange circle. It's gonna be different color in everybody's software. But let me ask you a question. What is positive here? What do you guys think is positive?
Green.
Thank you. Perfect. So we're going to click the hide positive profile, hide positive items over here. Green's going to get removed, and now we just have the brown. Ray, can we drop our cheat sheet for everybody in the system right now, please?
Sure. It's there.
Okay. Everybody, I made this easy for you guys. Watch this. I take the cheat sheet, I open it up on my screen. I split my screen in half. I come over here. I have the screen in half. I have all the negative items over here. And now what I want you guys to do is focus on this box right here. Box that says type of reported issue stands for negative item. That's what it is. As you can see, we have the cheat sheet up. And literally all I have to do is match this item here with this item right here. That's it. That's all I got to do. So I'm on negative item number 1. So what I did was I came over to the circles. I clicked negative item number 1 and I match it. PI, personal information. And I literally click attack because that's a negative item. Now this personal information, which is number 1, is completed. Now I'm going to click number 2. Does anybody want to give a guess on what number 2 is? What is the negative item for number 2?
This inquiry.
Perfect. I'm gonna go over here to inquiry, and I'm just gonna click inquiry. I'm done. I'm gonna go to number 3. What's number 3? Come on, guys. Come off mute. Talk to me. What's number 3?
Inquiry. How does
Perfect. Well, we already got a check. Let's go to number 4. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you think there's a pattern for everything that's in brown? Does anybody think that there's a pattern for everything that's in brown? You'd suggest that if
they're all bad inquiries.
There you go. So let's test that theory. 17, that's an inquiry. 23 is an inquiry. 26 is an inquiry. 36 is an inquiry. All the way to 40 is an inquiry. So if you got up to 40 in an inquiry and it's already check marked, we don't need to go over here. I'm going to skip these 2 light green ones. We're going to go to it when we regenerate. Okay, just to let you know, they're inquiries, but I'll explain to you guys why. 87. Does anybody want to take a guess on what 87 is?
delinquency?
Keep reading it. So guys, the cheat sheet's up there for a reason, right? So you just said delinquency, right? I want you to talk to me as if I was dumb, right? There's 3 different delinquencies over here. So which delinquency is it that I need to check off? So which delinquency?
Derogatories.
Student loan.
All other.
There we go. 1 to 2. So all other delinquency lates, 1 to 2. We read it all out completely. So there we go. We read that out. Boom. So guys, I heard student loan. I heard derogatory. Ladies and gentlemen, right here. This is what you're looking at when I highlight it. Then we go from here and we look on the cheat sheet and we see where it is on the cheat sheet. That's what the box we're going to take. So when you're home, you pull your phone out and you got your computer at the same time. You just check that shit off your phone as you're doing it, so you know what to select when we want to turn on the most aggressive stuff. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? Perfect. We did 87. Let's go to 88. What's 88?
Late payments.
Student loan.
Derogatory. Late.
That's fine.
All the way in.
There we go. Good job, Jerika. You did a great.
SLDL3.
Wow. Good job. Good job, Larry. SLDL 3+, student loan derogatory late 3+. Good job.
All right, we don't have to touch down.
Now, let's go to the next one. It's 89. This one's a trick question, guys. Follow box 2, go to trick question, look at the cheat sheet. Somebody is going to get it wrong.
I'm figuring it's 36. But what comes out? Yeah.
Larry, can you mute yourself, my man? Too much background noise.
ADCC?
Where did you get? What did you say?
ADCC?
And no, you're not wrong. It's O, but you got it right. So the abbreviation, just say. I can say it's not. Yep. Oh, the abbreviation AOCC, but you got it right. Good job, Miss House. Good job. Perfect. So that means we covered all the reds over here. All the reds are completed, right? 87, 88, we got all that. We got 94. What's 94? AODL 1-2. Perfect. We got this 95. Same thing. 96. You just read a credit report, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, was that easy? Was that easy or was that hard? Did I make that hard for everybody in this room?
So it's hard to follow with the split screen. So the numbers at the bottom, how did you get that? Where did that come up at?
Well, let's go. Let's scroll up to the top. When you come over here to the thing, there's that little arrow at the bottom. See that little orange arrow?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the orange arrow just gives you all the circles. So now each circle is color coordinated to match a negative item. So now what we do is we just click on said negative item and keep moving on.
So when you click 1, then you click generate letter?
No. All we're doing is taking down what it is. That's why we gave you the cheat sheet. Because now that's what this is for. Because you see it, this says attack, 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 attack. Because here's what happens. We read everything now. Now let me get back into the programming. Let's go to 96. Okay. I come over here, I look at the bottom, I double check, make sure my documents are uploaded. Everything looks good. I'll go over here to top. I come over here to client information. I make sure everything looks good. Everything is right, which it is. And now I come and I reset the system. I come over here and, oh, hold on. I'm going to click include all 3 bureaus over here. I come reset the system. I'll turn off the AI. I turn it back on. I said, because now we have to turn off the previous selection. Because the previous selection was what? All of it. Well, we don't need to select all of it because we can select exactly what we need. Which is what? Well, let's go back over here. everything that's here. So I got personal information and inquiries. Let's go to personal information and inquiries. Then I have what? I have AOCC and SLDL. Well, let's go find AOCC. AOCC, SLDL. And I have AODL 1-2. Now watch. I pull the cheat sheet up and I match everything. The first box is selected. The third box is selected. I got 2 in between. And then I got 2 selected. Perfect. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. The 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one selected. We're perfect. That's it. Yep. That's why I gave. What happened?
That just explains it a lot easier just now.
That's why we created that cheat sheet for you guys. I've been doing that this way for 3 years. Ready? Check this out. Green check marks. Count the green check marks. How many green check marks? 5. Thank you, Larry. How many credit bureaus, ladies and gentlemen?
3.
Perfect. 3 credit bureaus. 3 times 5 is what? 15. First box goes to 15. Default. You hit next. Include all 3 bureaus is already done. So now it's going to send it to all 3 bureaus, which is the way that Metro 2 likes it the best. And you click generate the letter. You're completed. Done. Was that hard, ladies and gentlemen? I'm literally going to give you guys 5 minutes of my time. And then I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to go eat because I haven't eaten all day. And I will be back on tomorrow night. So if anybody has any questions that I do not get to tonight, I will be back on tomorrow night. I have an hour between the time I break my fast and when we start class. Tomorrow night's at 8 o'clock. Yes, Larry.
Yeah, everything looks simple to me now, but I just wanted to know, like, do you do a walkthrough, like, when you're doing it for the first time?
What do you mean?
Like a walkthrough to, like, generate the letter, like, you know, do everything you just did? Like,
do I do that with the client or do I do that with you?
Yeah, like, can you do that?
Do I do that with you? No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't do it. My team, if you print with us, they do that. Yes, they will. They will do.
All right, I'm gonna print with you guys. I'm already gonna do that. I just want to know when I'm printing. You gotta make sure like what I'm doing is good before I hit that.
Ray, drop the phone number into the chat. Just ask for John.
Okay then. Okay, thank you.
Yes, everything is in the thing. Can we upload these disputes to the CFPB as well? Yes. Because it is so the CFPB requires you to send out a dispute letter 45 days so you can actually update your upload your dispute to the CFPB. It also says it in the first round of letters, and I'll show you guys what the letter looks like. Here we go. Let's pull one round up. I'm going to pull up the charge off because I always pull up the charge off. It's right here. If I remember correctly, in the first, there it is. Here's the thing. It does say that we will include it to the CFPB somewhere over here.
60 pieces. Okay.
Front model is different from base model.
Oh, this one changes. So this AI did letter with intent to sue. So this one doesn't have the CFPB, but it also does include the CFPB on some of them. So yes. Yes, Larry. No. Apologize. Go, Larry. What's up?
No, I already got the question. I was just still, hands were still up, so I'm gonna turn it down.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Kofi, it's not that no more My Free Score now. It's our students are moving over to My Score IQ because of the FICO score. And because of the FICO score, we want to make sure that they're prepared, especially if you have the score machine, you're getting ready to go into funding anyway. So you're fixing your credit to go into funding to go to where you need to be. And that's the key. That's the key case in point. So that's why I said that's why we're moving our students over to My Score IQ. We're moving them over in droves. That's the way that we're doing it. Yes, Terrence.
Hey, your personal opinion, how should I be sending out my rounds when I send out my first one? How long should I be waiting to send out the next one?
I do not suggest a 15-day mark. Why are you wasting fucking money? Excuse my French. I'm just being real, and I'm way past. I'm way past wasting people's money. Look, you guys pay me a premium to do work. I want everybody to understand that I am white glove service. I am not somebody that you are not going to pay. And that person, I feel bad for Michelle. She paid $500. I would have stopped her from paying $500 immediately because I would have saw what didn't need to stand out. I would say, hey, excuse me, man, but you did something wrong over here. Okay. Let's not get that where it's there. But I want you to understand this, guys, that when we do the things over here, 30-day mark. And if you're in our community, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's Ms. Williams, you gotta move off the screen. You keep writing on my screen. Whatchamacallit? You don't need to do 15-day. You just gotta know the way around the stall letter, brother. And you're not gonna no way around the stall letter if it's not done correctly. So I'm just letting you know that there's a lot of things that can do. So if you are working with us, trust me, we'll work with you to get that completed. I've been working on a couple more scripts and stuff like that, and a few more things that are coming. I promise you guys, it's going to be sick. Oh, that's cool, Ray. That's for Friday's class. Nice.
Yes.
No problem. No problem, Miss May. No problem. Michelle, I saw you came on mute. You'll probably be my last question for tonight. And if anybody can make it tomorrow night, please come in tomorrow night. I'll be a little more easier because I haven't eaten tonight, so I'm just hungry.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna let you go in and get food, and I'll be back tomorrow.
I promise. I'm right here. I got a little bit. If you got any questions, just ask. I'm okay.
I get now that I should not send out every single letter, and I see how to filter through the letters based on the numbers. The numbers aren't coming up for me, is what I'm saying. I don't see them on the screen.
What numbers you don't see on the screen? What are you trying to say?
The numbers that tell you what needs to be addressed. So I'm here. I'm at the general setting.
Okay, do me a favor. Does everybody mind that? Does everybody mind if she shares her screen?
Okay.
Not at all.
All right, guys. Let's troubleshoot. Let's troubleshoot live. Let's see what you're doing, Miss Michelle. If you want to share your screen, you're more than welcome to show us.
Okay.
You cannot delete a client.
It says host disabled.
One second. I got you. Try again. I apologize. That's on my end.
Okay. Allow share window. Allow share screen. Okay. Here you are.
I don't always do this, but when somebody spends $500 on letters, I don't like that.
Well, it's my personal. It's my personal.
It don't matter. It don't matter if it was your personal or not. I would have stopped that for you. That's why I'm giving you hands-on training. Don't worry, for everybody to see. So do that. Go for it.
Okay, so now I'm here, general settings. I already requested.
You got to select your attack number.
Okay.
Which would be attack 2 in this case, which is go combo 2-2.
Okay, there we go. That's why I wasn't getting that.
See?
All right, and so now we
check all in green.
All in green, okay. And you said the cheat sheet. I did. All right, no, I'm lost.
Okay, just follow the system. Just go down and hit next.
Okay.
Let's get you to the place where the circles are and the numbers. Just hit next.
Got you. Okay.
Now you see that red arrow?
Here. There it is. There it is.
Damn, girl, you got 100 inquiries?
Yes. Yes. So
holy
I have
shit.
profile. I keep.
Okay.
I got a lot going on. Yeah.
Ain't
but
nothing wrong with that. But you want to know something?
what?
You know why you send out 58 letters? Or 48 letters?
Why?
Because you got 100 inquiries.
Okay, that's
You
why.
ready for that? You ready for this?
Yeah.
I would have never made you send out 100 inquiries with letters worth. You see how many? Do me a favor. Go up to the top and say high positive items.
Wait, where?
Right there. Right. With yep. Right there.
Hide positive.
Okay. Now go back down to that red circle. You see that? Now we got rid of all the greens. I can tell you what you have without even telling you what you have. Okay. You have personal information. You have inquiries. You have AODL 1-2. You have AODL 3+, and AOCC. Hold on. You're going to do it yourself. And you have AOCC. Forget about 1 and 2 because 1 and 2 are inquiries and thing. Go to 97. What's 97? Just hover over it. Should pop up. You got to charge off. AOCC. Go to 100.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Go to 100. Okay, I hover. It doesn't go. I have to click on it.
Yep. You see, it popped up right on the bottom.
There
Did you not see that little thing?
I did not.
AODL 3+, right? Now go to 101.
DL 3+, 101.
Just stay there. AODL 1-2. I got you. I read your report without even looking at it.
Wow, I want to get to that level of.
Oh, you just got to know those colors. That's the most that everybody has the same report. It's just the amount of negative items that they have. This is the same report. You want to know this is everybody's same report right here. You have the majority of everybody's report. Okay. Now what we do is we hover over 104 and we click on 104. Just check the end. Scroll down. That's a charge off. Great. We just scroll down and double check everything. So scroll all the way down. Double check. You have no data. So you never put your identification in there. So FYI, that $500 that you spent on letters, you didn't even do it right.
So I sent it myself. I did send my passport. I did send my social. I sent a utility bill. I did not send my bank statement.
Okay. Okay, good. Because that does not have it in there. So now it's not generating inside of the software. Make sense?
Got you. Yes.
Okay. Yes. So this, you see the difference on what it is. And this is the way that you guys got to double check all of this.
Okay. Okay.
That's it. That's it. Now, realistically, if you're printing through me, first off, those 100 inquiries would have never went out. And secondly, I would have given you a way to remove it without sending out a letter.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Get with me tomorrow night. All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Does anybody have any questions? You can stop sharing your screen. Thank you for being so brave to share your screen. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Does anybody have any questions before I leave and go get some food? Who's coming tomorrow night? How many people I'm gonna see tomorrow? How many people printed it? How many people printed tonight? How many people are gonna be joining my community tonight?
Put the link up, man. Put the link up.
You can't. So I can't put the link up. You guys got to understand something. To every person that's in this, every person that's in this group, you guys have came through another person. I cannot give you cannot give you access to my community when you're in their community. So how do you get into my community? You get in through the printing. That's the only way in. Because now you become a client of mine and you're paid in full, so you get in.
All right, that makes sense.
It's just good business, guys. It's just good business. Now, Michelle, take the number down to the office. If you get stuck, call the office, ask for Ray or John. They will walk you through the software if you need it and you need help. Okay? And they'll make sure you generate the right letters. I guarantee by the time you're done printing, I think your letters will only be $100. I got you guys. You guys got to understand that. I got every single person in this room. I promise you that. I think I'm an hour past my break fast time. So guys, peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. 8 o'clock tomorrow night, 8 p.m. EST, AST. Be early, all right?